You know, last year against Providence, this year against Kansas State. Was that second half tonight? Was this the hottest you've ever been on a basketball court?
Yeah, I'd have to say. You know, just with how the first half went, it was a little frustrating for me. Great credit to Buffalo and their two perimeter guards. They really made things difficult for me, and really made me had to work. So I had to make adjustments. My teammates really did a great job of keeping me in the game, and then also helping me create shots too. Theo, Ed, Sam, Joey really helped me with screens, set really good screens, so I was able to create. But, you know, tonight was a whole team effort. I mean, I'm so proud of our guys. So many guys stepped up when I wasn't really playing the best in the first half. You know, Jamal, Ed, Joseph, all stepped up in a big way. And so, you know, I'm really fortunate to be on this team this year. I'm really, really happy with the guys and how they performed tonight.
Marcus, how did you kind of keep your head? Because, yeah, things were going well for you. You know, the team kept in there, 1-point game at halftime. But how did you kind of keep that confidence? And they got so many defenders. You know, as our coach was just saying, he said, hey, I thought those two guys could handle him. He says, I was wrong. I should have been trapping him. Yeah. But how did you keep your confidence?
That was all my coaches, my teammates. They told me to stay in it. But, you know, a lot of what happened on the court, I mean, that wasn't – I couldn't explain. That wasn't really me. I mean, I give all the credit to God, man. I mean, that was like, my legs coming into this game weren't really feeling the best. You know, I'm just you know, from playing so much and everything. But what I was able to do on the floor, that was all God. You know, I give all the thanks to him because, I mean, I don't know how I would have been able to do that with how I was playing the first half. So, yeah, I mean, I can't even really explain what it was like for me in the second half. It was just – I'm just so happy we pulled this one out. We are able to go home during Christmas on a happy note.
You picked up that third foul pretty early in the second half. Were you a little worried that Coach Woodrow was going to take you out of the game?
No, I think
lucky for him, he did.
Me and Coach Woodrow kind of built that trust in each other to know that. I mean, I can play with fouls. You know, I've been in the game long enough in college to know just how to play with fouling. You know, my first years, people would always joke, you know, I would foul out in so many games and everything. So now that I'm a junior, I'm an upperclassman, I kind of have been able to manage that, and I understand, you know, what the refs are really looking for. And so I'm able to kind of, you know, pick my spots when I want to be aggressive on defense and everything. So I was just trying to be as smart as I could with not trying to foul out of the game and everything. And so I felt as a team we really, really held our own on the defensive end.
At what point did you realize, hey, this is a special performance here?
I didn't even know, to be honest. I mean, honestly, in the first half, you know, Sam, Joey were kind of going off. I was like, you know what, it might just be their night tonight. So I was just gonna do whatever I could, you know, to get them the ball and to make sure they're continue to be aggressive. But I started hitting a couple shots in the second half, and everybody was telling me just, to maintain that aggressiveness. So, you know, something about me, like, I'm never gonna stop. You know, I'm gonna continue to be aggressive no matter what. You know, I'm always gonna keep coming at you. So that's just kind of my mentality. And you know, not just me, but us as a whole team, when things got hard, we didn't really want to give up, and we didn't. So that's why I think we were able to pull out the win.
At the end of the game, with the crowd going crazy, you were kind of gesturing to the crowd a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think the video cameras caught you saying, "I call game." Is that what you said out there?
I don't know about that. I don't know if I said anything like that. I mean, emotions were so high. I don't really remember much of what was said, but I do remember saying, just telling my guys, you know, we do belong here. You know, I know kind of around the country we've been kind of a question mark about, you know, who we are as a team. And, you know, I think I've been just stressing to our guys that we're a great team, that we do belong among the best in the country. So we're going to continue, you know, to stay humble, you know, work as hard as we can, and, you know, take it one day at a time. Just trying to win each and every day. That's our motto as a team, and that's what we focus on each and every day when we're on the court, whether that's watching film, whether that's on the court, you know, going at each other in practice. We're just going to focus on trying to be the best us we can be.
Marcus, what does that say? You beat two number 12 teams here, and now this was number 14, and Buffalo was a team on a mission, right? And your coach said the other day, he said, hey, we're on a mission too.
Yeah.
What do you think this win says? You know,
we have a really special group, and, you know, we have a lot to prove, and we're not going to be satisfied with whatever we do. I mean, we're kind of a next play type of group. So, yeah, I mean, this was an unbelievable win for our program, but we know we still have a long way to go to reach our full potential. So we're going to continue to get better each and every day, and we know that If we could just control what we can control, it's going to look really good for us in the end.
We were kind of joking in here before you came in that if you wouldn't have had the night that you had tonight, we'd all be talking about Theo John and the night that he had. Talk about him defensively and how he's become just a shot-blocking force for you guys.
I mean, Theo, man, his transition from freshman to sophomore year, I think he's made the most improvement out of anybody I've seen. Tonight alone, 7 blocks. I mean, that's unheard of. It doesn't happen too often. You could have a double-double with blocks alone. But his aggressiveness around the rim to protect our rim is, vital to our team. I think on the defensive end this year we've been a lot better, and a big part of that is due to our rim protection. Guys playing vertical. I thought Jamal, Sam, Joey played really, really well being vertical. But Theo, man, he's our last line of defense in terms of protecting the rim. So the way he was able to impact the game with his shot blocking ability was really a huge key for our defense, and I'm glad he's on our side. Thanks, Coach.
Was the way Buffalo guarded you different than any treatment you've gotten throughout the season?
Not really. I mean, I'm kind of used to being denied and everything. We work on it in practice. I should have done a better job in the first half. Trying to get open. Being more aggressive. But I've seen kind of that type of defense before. Kansas State kind of was doing the same thing with making it hard for me to catch. But I just had to work hard to get open. And my teammates did a great job of screening for me. Really trying to get me open. So I know that different defenses are going to try and do different things with me, but I have full faith in my coaching staff that they're going to try and do whatever they can to help me get open and help us get the best shot on offense.